Today, we are diving straight into some of the most explosive and shocking news in entertainment, covering everything from Mike Epps' side baby to the heated clash between Tamar Braxton and Kandi Burruss, and ending with a concerning update about Wendy Williams. Let's start with the Mike Epps story because this is something that has been circulating for a while, and it finally has some clarity. For those who may not know, there has been long-standing speculation about Mike Epps' personal life, particularly regarding a child that was born outside of his marriage. Tasha K. recently provided an update on this, revealing that the baby in question belongs to a woman named Leah Kaskar. Leah was reportedly a stripper, though it is unclear if she is still performing in that capacity. The significant detail here is that this baby was born during Mike Epps' marriage, and it appears that Michelle, his wife, has never publicly acknowledged this child. Tasha K. made it clear that she reached out to Michelle for comment but received complete silence, which has left many questioning the dynamics of their marriage and the extent of what has been kept private. This baby, according to reports, closely resembles Mike Epps' other children, which adds another layer to the discussion because it suggests that the resemblance is striking enough to confirm paternity without any doubt. The implications of this revelation are significant because it calls into question Mike Epps' history of fidelity and the narratives that have been presented about his character as a husband. While some may argue that past mistakes do not necessarily reflect the current situation, it is difficult to reconcile the fact that a child existed during his marriage without acknowledgement. Tasha K. emphasized that while they will not be releasing any photos of the baby publicly, the identity of the baby mama is now known, which is a major development in itself. She also highlighted that this information came with caution because releasing too much detail could have legal repercussions. But the public deserves transparency when it comes to celebrities and their private lives. The story doesn't end there, as it also connects to broader issues of accountability and honesty in relationships, especially when public figures are involved. Mike Epps has built a career based on comedy and entertainment, but these personal matters inevitably impact his public image. Observers have pointed out that while he may present himself as faithful now, the circumstances surrounding this baby make that assertion more complicated to accept. Tasha K. firmly supports Michelle's right to tell her story because she believes that understanding the full picture is important for context and fairness, particularly when allegations of infidelity are involved. The commentary around this story has also highlighted the ways in which the media and fans engage with celebrity news, sometimes holding individuals accountable in the court of public opinion, even when the legal system is not involved. Social media has amplified the spread of this information, and fans have reacted with a mix of shock, disbelief, and curiosity. Moving on to Tamar Braxton and Kandi Burruss, this story takes us into the realm of reality television drama, which has a different kind of intensity because it unfolds publicly and often involves multiple parties with overlapping personal and professional relationships. Tamar Braxton recently spoke about an incident that many fans had speculated on for months, clarifying that a confrontation she had experienced involved Kandi Burruss and her husband Todd. According to Tamar, this situation arose after Kandi publicly commented about Carlos King in a YouTube video, which Tamar had no intention of escalating but was drawn into because of the public nature of the conversation. Tamar explained that she had not intended to attack anyone or call anyone a liar, but that her responsibility as a journalist, or at least her interpretation of journalistic integrity, required her to hear both sides before making any claims. The situation escalated when Tamar encountered Kandi in a hallway during a concert, where Kandi directly addressed Tamar's previous comments. Tamar described feeling unprepared and defensive, attempting to apologize multiple times for any perceived offense. She highlighted that the encounter became tense because there was an audience present, with fans surrounding them, and emotions were running high on both sides. It is important to note that Tamar emphasized her general commitment to peace and stated that she does not condone violence, but she was clear that she felt strongly about not allowing men to physically threaten women. Todd, Kandi's husband, became involved in the situation, not as an aggressor, but as someone who stepped in to de-escalate the conflict and prevent any physical altercations. Tamar noted that he was calm and that his intervention should not be misinterpreted as aggression. She stressed that the line is drawn when men step into confrontations in ways that could harm women, and she made it clear that Todd's behavior did not cross that line. This incident also raised questions about Tamar's credibility and her history with awards and professional recognition. Tamar has previously claimed multiple Emmy nominations, but the context and verification of those nominations have been scrutinized, especially since she did not win, and subsequent awards were won by the show after she left. This distinction has led to debates among fans about the accuracy of her statements and the weight of her professional achievements. Nevertheless, Tamar's recounting of the incident with Kandi demonstrates the challenges that arise when public figures interact in professional spaces that become personal and emotional, highlighting how miscommunication and prior histories can amplify tensions. The conversation also touches on the concept of accountability in public spaces. Tamar acknowledged that stepping into situations without full knowledge can lead to misunderstandings. But she defended her actions as attempts to maintain fairness and integrity in addressing claims made about others. Her apology, though critiqued for being conditional, reflects the complex dynamics of addressing conflict publicly while balancing personal reputation and the expectations of fans and colleagues. In analyzing this situation, it's clear that social media and public perception play significant roles in shaping narratives. Fans often interpret statements and actions through the lens of prior experiences with these celebrities, and every action is magnified because it is broadcast online. Tamar's encounter with Kandi underscores how even attempts at reconciliation can be scrutinized, especially when there's a history of conflict or perceived slights. The dynamics between Tamar and Kandi also highlight the broader patterns in reality television, where personal interactions become content for audiences and fuel ongoing storylines that blend real-life disputes with entertainment value. Moving from drama to health updates, Wendy Williams' current condition has raised serious concerns. Reports indicate that she was recently spotted in New York City appearing frail, having lost a significant amount of weight, and struggling with mobility. Observers have noted that she was wearing heavy boots and shorts in winter, which seemed unusual given the weather conditions, and that she appeared to rely on passers-by for assistance with basic tasks. Wendy's visible health challenges, including limited strength in her legs and signs of physical weakness, have prompted discussions about the importance of proper care and medical attention. While fans are happy to see her engaging with the public, there is a consensus that her well-being should take precedence over appearances or public engagement. Experts and commentators have emphasized the need for a comprehensive approach to her health, including physical therapy, diet management, and support from caregivers who understand her medical and emotional needs. There is also concern that moving too quickly into reality television work or public appearances could exacerbate her condition and potentially put her at risk, as her energy levels and physical stability are currently compromised. The conversation around Wendy Williams serves as a reminder of the responsibilities that come with being a public figure, especially when health challenges are involved. While the entertainment industry often pressures individuals to remain visible, there is a growing awareness that personal safety and long-term wellness must take precedence. Advocates for Wendy's health have stressed that her support system, including family and trusted friends, should guide her decisions about public appearances, and that any potential reality show or media project should only proceed when she is physically and mentally ready. In the context of this ongoing discussion, it is evident that celebrity news spans a wide spectrum, from personal scandals and relationship drama to health and wellness concerns. Each story carries its own weight and implications for public perception, personal accountability, and professional reputation. Whether discussing Mike Epps' side baby, the confrontation between Tamar Braxton and Kandi Burruss, or Wendy Williams' health updates, There is a common thread of accountability, transparency, and the consequences of public visibility. Fans and observers are increasingly aware of the ethical and practical considerations involved in engaging with celebrity news, recognizing that behind the headlines are real people with real struggles. These stories also highlight the influence of social media and online platforms in shaping narratives, where information spreads quickly and reactions are immediate. The dynamics of truth, perception, and public judgment become intertwined, often making it difficult to separate fact from speculation. In reflecting on these events, it is clear that entertainment news serves not only as a source of information, but also as a lens through which societal values, personal responsibility, and media ethics are examined. The way celebrities manage their personal and professional lives under public scrutiny provides insights into broader cultural trends, expectations of accountability, and the impact of visibility on individual well-being. Mike Epps' situation, for instance, illustrates the complexities of managing private relationships while maintaining a public persona, emphasizing the tension between personal choices and public judgment. Tamar Braxton's encounter with Kandi demonstrates the challenges of navigating professional and personal boundaries within highly publicized environments, showing how miscommunication can escalate into broader public disputes. Wendy Williams' current health status serves as a cautionary tale about prioritizing personal well-being over public expectations, reinforcing the importance of comprehensive care and support systems for those in the spotlight. Collectively, these stories underscore the interplay between personal decisions, public scrutiny, and media narratives. They remind us that behind every headline, there are human experiences shaped by choices, circumstances, and external pressures. Observers are increasingly attentive to the ethical considerations of consuming and sharing celebrity news, recognizing the real-world implications of how information is presented and interpreted. Moreover, these narratives highlight the responsibility of media figures and public commentators to provide accurate, balanced, and sensitive coverage, acknowledging the potential impact of their words on the individuals involved. In conclusion, the combination of personal revelations, public confrontations, and health concerns within the celebrity sphere provides a multifaceted look at the pressures and responsibilities that come with fame. Whether addressing the revelation of Mike Epps' side baby, analyzing the dynamics between Tamar Braxton and Kandi, or discussing the critical health situation of Wendy Williams, it is essential to approach these stories with thoughtfulness, context, and empathy. Each case illustrates how personal choices intersect with public perception and media scrutiny, shaping not only the narratives we consume, but also the lives of those involved. Moving forward, fans and media consumers alike are encouraged to consider the broader implications of celebrity news, to engage with information critically, and to recognize the human aspects behind every headline. While entertainment news often emphasizes drama and sensationalism, there is an opportunity to foster understanding, accountability, and informed discussion, balancing curiosity with compassion and scrutiny with fairness, to ensure that the stories we follow illuminate rather than distort the experiences of those in the public eye.